All right, everybody. Hey, this is Riptieron, and I am on the Derpacraft server, and this is season 2. All right, woohoo! um, this is Ozrith Clay's base, and I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. This is all the area we mined out, and yeah, we've got cobble for days. So this right here is where we engineer a lot of things that we have that we want to break. We break Minecraft down here. Yeah, essentially that's it. Does anybody know what this is? That's right. This is going to be an ender farm, and it's staggered. This would be the pad, 43 blocks below, and this right here would be the spawn pad for the next one. No redstone on it or anything, no pistons, but it essentially looks like this in this kind of C shape. And we wanted to know if we could put them back to back like this and it still work, and the answer is yes, they do. And we decided on this design. Actually, Oz decided because he's the redstone genius, the resident redstone genius. One enderman, one piston. One enderman, one piston. Only fires out one, and that way the rest of the spots remain good and spawnable at the same time. So this design works a lot more efficiently than most. Like if you have a string going through here, it would set off the entire row rather than just one, which is kind of why we like it. There's fewer updates, and it's just a much more streamlined approach to mining Enderman. Anyway, I passed it. Let's go up to the surface, because at Oz's base and Oz's signature, potato farm, four pads of nether wart, brewing station, double burner, and a tree. Basically that's a Ozrith clay. Nothing has spawned yet, but essentially this is what makes this design so revolutionary. Nobody else has this, and this is a timer, and these are pistons. That right there, that strip on the inside of the glass, that's where the witches, yes, that's right, that's a witch farm. That's where the witches drop. And all the items, every minute, get pushed into the water stream over ice, and they get whisked away just like that. And there is very few updates in that system. If the items were going all the time, it'd be a lot more consistent lag, and here it's just once every minute, which is barely noticeable at all. This is Oz's answer to every good idea anyone has had with a witch farm. He kind of rolled it all into this, and I'm not going to go into how he is different, because I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff. I know enough about redstone, but not on his level. He is an engineer, a master engineer at making things compact and efficient. Not only is it just, efficiency can have lots of different levels, but for a machine like this, you need as few updates as possible, and he has worked it down to a few simple things, and there they are. this right here is another modern marvel of oven technology, and this truly is a one of a kind. He did this, and essentially you won't find another thing on the internet or Reddit or anywhere that does it quite like that. If there is, I don't know about it. But essentially this runs off of sticks, which is already the most efficient thing. Basically 2 sticks per item, and this thing burns through cobble like it's butter. I mean, this would be the output, and he can burn, I think it is, what goes through here is 16 items at a time. So every 26 seconds or so it puts out however many, I think it's 16 items at a time. And there's very little lag. Actually, I'm gonna do a tutorial and a presentation with Oz when I can get him, and essentially that is as fast as you can do it without getting some major updates and lag. So this is optimized for the way the game works, so you can't do it faster. Anyway, so that's that. Let's go to the end. Yeah. Alright, here we are. Okay. And at the end, we have just begun work on the Ender Farm. Or I might say I have begun work on the Ender Farm. I leave the redstone aspects to Ozrith because he and I have already decided on redoing some of the way it works, and I showed you the updates we made to that design in the lab, which is really cool. Oop, thought that was the one more. And I just can't say enough about Oz. He is really come a long way with his redstone engineering. And here we are at the fortress, and the Ender Farm is down there. There's the drop tube. But first, I want to show you this. We are going to wait for the minecart to come back. Hopefully it'll come back. It hasn't already gone. But basically, the last minecart I took up there gets pushed, and that's what's revolutionary about this rail system, is you push the button, up comes a cart, and then when you get to the end, it puts it right back down here. Eventually this rail will go all the way down to the Ender Farm. Let's go there now. That section hasn't been done yet. There'll be a diagonal drop for the rail, and there'll be a round trip rail cart going right here, and on the grass. That way we can get out there and get back with very little problems, and essentially this whole trip will be a lot faster. For this season I wanted something a little more spacious, airy, light, and this is my answer. Some glass. The ceiling is low, but you can still see up there. So what we've got is the illusion of space without actually having more headroom. But I like this double pad design. So there's 16 by 16, so that's 32, and then up there is the towers, and we haven't started on the redstone for that, or the actual farm, but there it is in all its glory, and it is a double drop. So rather than the one being like 340 some spaces, spawnable spaces, this one's going to be 600 spawnable spaces, and you'll just do a figure eight around this thing, killing Enderman, and it'll never stop. You'll just go straight up to 30. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, Oz and I want to break the game of Minecraft in vanilla without cheating. We just want to basically mine it for whatever it's worth. And I think that that is what this game is really all about, is to take everything as far as you can possibly get it. And we wanted to do that sooner rather than later, because we wanted to do some more creative things on the server this time around, and so we wanted to have more resources sooner. I think we had a beacon going on day 2, day 3, something like that. I mean, Oz really got that going while I was farming all sorts of, cattle and melons and carrots, and setting those farms up and mining stone. And essentially, while he was getting the beacon going, I was getting the stone that we used to make the iron farm. So we multitasked this time around, and there, it's up, it's in the water stream, it's already halfway back. Cool. And here we are back at spawn at my temporary base, which I have a little brewing station here. Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened? Thought I had 2 of those. Yep, there it is. Okay. Bingo. Okay. Yeah, here's my bed, here's my little single burner, here's my brewing station, my nether wart infinity, and back over here, this is where my old cow farm was. I made a new one out there, but they're all the same. Yeah, it's raining. Essentially, this is where I had all the cows. I'm fixing to do something else with this space. Don't know what yet. Double burner, charcoal burner, Ozrith clay, chicken farm, standard single village golem farm, iron farm. There's one, and we put another one up there so we can get twice the amount. It's pretty nice. I think this has been going on since 1.6 or no 1.1 version of Minecraft. This is an early design. I think Doc M showcased this. It hasn't changed. Still reliable. Anyway, what to say? I think that's about it. This is my tree farm. That's my melon farm. This gives you about 2.5 stacks, maybe 3 stacks of melons per harvest. This, I know I just expanded it to give me 1 stack of pumpkins every time. It's best I could do without pistons early on. Yeah, we're going on about month and 4 or 5 days or something like that, and we've already gotten all this together. Yeah, we're gonna break the game. We like doing that. Anyway, we'll see you next time.